Karen Akunowicz is a chef who chose to perfect her craft before she started experimenting with it.
I think that I look at food through a very traditional lens, but also I think it's a modern lens as well. But I think you have to know the rules before you can break them. So really being respectful to culture and tradition, and then saying, okay, and this is how we twist it a little bit here.
And you can find those modern Italian dishes made with time-tested techniques at Bar Vulpe. Set on West Broadway in Southie, Bar Vulpe is a restaurant showcasing dishes James Beard award-winning chef Karen Akunowicz learned while studying in Italy.
Bar Vulpe is really honoring all of the time that I've spent in the southern regions of Italy, all of my travels that I did while I was living there. It's really exploring the food and the culture of southern Italy and celebrating that food.
The space itself is stunning, no matter where you choose to sit.
When you walk into the restaurant, you see our main bar. We also have a dining room in our bar area. We have a dining room that overlooks our kitchen, so you have sort of that dinner and a show experience. I think people are really excited to see their food being prepared, and I also think it's awesome for our staff that works in the kitchen. I think it's a really reciprocal feeling that you don't get otherwise.
And at the center of it all is a glass room where all of the pasta is made right before your eyes.
I really wanted to be able to not only showcase our pasta makers, but really give people a sense of the work and the dedication that goes into our craft and what we do here. Our pasta is made fresh every single day, and so whether it's extruded pasta or handmade pasta, we make everything by hand and everything is fresh.
There are many ways to kick off your meal at Bar Vulpe, from their stuzzichini menu.
These are bites and snacks to whet your appetite, and they are perfect for coming in, having a bite, sharing, and just getting your night kicked off right.
There's classic Italian street food like panzerotti, stuffed with a creamy spinach and artichoke filling and served with sauce for dipping.
So it looks a little bit like a personal calzone, but they are fried instead of baked, and we stuff ours with a spinach and artichoke dip and serve it with a tomato basil sauce on the side. So it's piping hot, the dough is flaky. When you bite into it, it is ooey gooey, hot and delicious.
Or you can try Bar Vulpe's take on arancini.
We use farro and we stuff it with black truffle and mozzarella. So it's much more toothsome than a regular arancini, and we serve it with Parmigiano Reggiano and orange blossom honey. So a departure from the way that you typically see arancini, but I love this version.
Seafood lovers will want to try the ultra-fresh fritti misti, loaded up with shrimp, calamari, fried onions, and lemons, topped with a tasty chili oil. Or the mussels in brodo, a traditional dish made in a not-so-traditional way.
The mussels get cooked with some curry spices and shrimp butter, so it's redolent, it's delicious, and it has all of these spices that you don't typically see in a mussel dish. The mussels are served with our grilled bread that's slathered with a little bit of garlic aioli and topped with lots of Italian parsley, and it is perfect for soaking up the broth.
There's the crunchy crostini featuring grilled sourdough, topped with whipped ricotta cheese and roasted Campari tomatoes, and Bar Vulpe's unique chopped salad.
Our chopped salad is, I have to say, iconic. It has salumi, it has caciocavallo cheese, olives, and it's topped with crispy fried white beans. This is how I want to start off every meal, and it is definitely a fan favorite.
Since you know it's fresh, pasta seems mandatory, with options like orecchietti served in a lamb ragu with broccoli rabe, or go with the simple but sensational rigatoni alla matriciana.
Our house-made rigatoni is tossed with a San Marzano tomato-based sauce that has lots of guanciale and garlic and a little bit of spice in it, and this is a classic. I could eat this every day.
The truffle roasted chicken is as good as it gets, stuffed with black truffle, slow roasted on the rotisserie, and served with potatoes and Swiss chard. And the Sardinian paella is an entree so big, you're going to want to share.
We have andouille in it, tons of seafood. It's smoky, it's spicy, it's fresh. We top it with lots of herbs and aioli. And if you're coming in with a large group, you have to have one on your table.
And as long as you're 21 plus, there's no sweeter way to end your meal at Bar Vulpe than with an adult affogato.
It is a salted vanilla soft serve ice cream with Meleti Amaro and espresso poured on top. This is absolutely my kind of dessert, and it really takes affogato to the next level.
And from pasta pizza to friendly faces. It doesn't matter why you're heading out, so long as you head to Bar Vulpe.
Whether you're coming in with your family, you're on a date, you're celebrating, I think this is a place for everybody. The food is delicious, the wine list is superior, and our hospitality can't be matched.